Hey guys, it's me once again and welcome back to our fantastic French March of the Eagles campaign. And where we last left off, we just declared war on Prussia. And once again, I have a change of my mind since last episode, and we are going to use these guys and form a new army. Yes, a new army indeed. They will get it to lose. If you're wondering what this army is for, it is to go to war with Spain. It's inevitable in a sense, because you see, one of our dominance points is eventually the port of Barcelona, and that is a goal I intend to achieve. And so with that, let's build more infantry, such as yes, our guard brigades will build maybe about 7 of those, and definitely our normal line infantry. We can only afford to build 4 for now, but definitely the war progresses and we will fight on. And I'm pretty sure this is Prussia's only... Oh great, who's with them? Whoever they are, they're about to die, so it doesn't really affect me. Let's pause it for a moment and let's see who they are. They are Austria. We have one army against them. That does not bode well. Oh well. Let's just gather our southern navy together. Yeah, British screw off. These transports might need some escorts. These guys can join over here. These guys can just chill over here. Yeah, they're all doing that. Our navy is gathering, which is great. Let's just quickly merge these guys over. Alright, our transports are going to be needed eventually, but we'll wait until we get some escorts for them. We aren't gonna form Westphalia yet, but we are going to launch some assaults, especially on weaker garrisons, not against the stronger ones. But let's continue. Wow. To say this is sudden lag is an understatement. But yeah, that was that. Hopefully this war is bloody, it will be fast, and we'll be able to knock them out before the Austrians are able to do anything too serious. In the meantime, let's get ready for this army to advance. That's a pathetic garrison. Let's roll. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just worried it might be lagging because I ran out of memory space, but it's not. So anyway, with one Castrin, this army can just march on and probably head over to Thorn, I guess. Not too sure about that. Breslau's gonna definitely have to remain a siege. This too. Hopefully we can catch that retreating army at Stettin. They'll be endlessly useful for our cause. And this navy can definitely afford moving over there. Yes, we've managed to lure their garrison out on open terrain, which is always to our advantage. And the bloody Austrians are helping. Nothing I can do about that for now, as our main focus is, after all, to take out the Prussians as quickly as possible. These guys, yeah, they're heading over the Thorn. We have laid siege to Stettin. Let's see whether we can draw them out. If we can, that would be fantastic. And we did. That'll be the end of them. Let's launch an assault. Hopefully this won't last too long. I mean, after all, we are vastly superior to the Prussians after multiple wars. Yeah, that was Stettin. How on earth is the morale on the center gone? This is disgusting. Anyway, France is growing again. We need 9,000 men, but we easily get more than that in a month. And it's almost the end of November anyways. But it's actually pretty quick that we already ran out of manpower. But I guess that's acceptable considering that. Okay, this is not even if we'll win. With one Stettin. Okay, pardon the lag because I really have no idea what the hell is causing this. These guys are definitely going to move to Schwedt first so that their supplies are secure before moving on to Colbert. With one Warschau, these guys will move on to Modlin. Quite surprised that the Berliners ain't settling out, which is probably a smart move. I mean, wait, nah, these guys are already so close, just head on to Berlin. This is a hellish navy. One has to admit, this is a hellish navy. Buyout standards, I mean, it's probably nothing compared to what the British have. But the British are the British. Let's pause it for a moment. Let's just split. Why do we merge these guys? We gotta split the transports away. No. Back. There's still 2 more transports, which is this and that. Yup, that's fine. That's definitely fine. So we can move these guys over. Yes, let's roll. But it's really kind of unusual that, well, it's not really unusual, it's kind of expected that we're just rolling across Prussia. But they aren't even putting up, I mean they are putting up some form of token resistance in Berlin, but isn't much, you know, which is nice in a sense, but also not really challenging. Okay, just move over the Mazirels. Okay, it's almost the end of November, and we should be able to catch this garrison without a doubt. They move too slowly for their own good. Let's quickly take Modlin. Although I'm not liking how fast our center routes, it's definitely causing a hell lot of casualties that aren't necessary. We already require 13,000 men, and hopefully we will be quickly reinforced. What's our war score? 28. Fantastic. Which is pretty fine considering that one of our armies is already close to the Russian border. The rest of our armies are busy caught up in the middle of Prussia, especially the Grand Army, which is still besieging Berlin. Nah, we're not gonna siege it, it's just gonna take too much. Yes, yes. It's all coming together now. Great, we're at war with Austria, go suck a dick. We should have declared war on them on our own, but nope, we totally forgot about that. Okay, not liking the lag. Well, Austria's war capacity is pretty shit. I've gotta say, it's 11%. I guess because they're already long drawn out in the war. We're just gonna conclude a separate peace with them. We don't want them getting into our annexation of maybe this chunk of Prussia. And definitely we want Stettin and Kastrin, so we'll cut Berlin off from the rest of Prussia. And the Grand Army looks slightly finer every day. Come on, sell it out and make a stupid mistake. When's the next idea we can get? Not in a long time. We get 25 a month, which is roughly 104 months. That means we only get 1 a year, roughly. Yeah, it's definitely more than 1 a year, but it's still pretty little, considering that it's so much. We probably want... We definitely want something to work to. We don't need any of the economic ideas. Not enough actually. What's that? Blockaded. That's it. Sally out. These guys are gonna take on the pitiful Austrian navy. We are gonna south Thorn. We are gonna south that. The lag is slightly irritating to say the least. It is the 11th, 21st. I don't really know. But it's definitely a long time before this is over. Not really long actually. If everything goes according to plan, this should be over before they know what's going on. We should easily win this. We're just gonna try to get the Illyrian Provinces by capturing Florence, Spit and Ragusa. Hopefully gonna annex that from them. We've won Thorn. These guys are moving on to... We've won Coburg. These guys heading on to Leichenbach. Don't kill me if I pronounce that wrong. I'm not German or anything. These guys are probably gonna head on to Memel, because after Bioshock these guys are going Oslo. These guys Memel and probably Königsberg, but these guys are just gonna take Danzig. While some of my other armies are still waiting to take their first objective. Look at it, our war score against Prussia is actually... Well, we can't find it because we're still at war with freaking Austria. But our war score against them should be pretty devastating. Let's quickly take that. We want a breach here, so we can just wreck the hell out of them. For once actually we're on the border of Russia. It's pretty interesting because we're no longer at war with them. Our truce with them actually expires on February, which is not attractive at all. I do not fancy the prospects of France against Russia, especially since historically France was wiped out, to say the least. I like how some of our squadrons are experienced. I mean, they have been fighting against the British. We are eventually going to take Britain, and probably we want to take Ireland off them someday. Yes, someday. What's taking Memel so long? I mean, Bioshock. Hopefully after August Low we will be able to retire this army back. Well, Hopefully, Leibach shouldn't pose even a threat. I like how Austria's actually going to war with us when they don't even stand a chance. Decline, we are gonna get territory of that. Without a doubt, there's no way otherwise. And I can see my army gathered up in Toulouse, so let's just join them together. These guys go into Klagenfurt. In the meantime, these guys will join up, although they're all light infantry, which kinda sucks in a sense. Yes, that's a formidable fighting squadron. Now that's the infantry. France is regrouping in strength, without a doubt. I wonder how many men actually. Overall, how many men have we recruited into the army? How many men have we sent to their deaths? Maybe there'll be some stats to that eventually. For all we know. In the meantime, we're still waiting for... I'm not liking the amount of lag. It's disgusting me in some sense. Oh, we got a breach in Breslau. Let's push it. After all, the artillery will not stand a chance against our infantry for the obvious reasons. Klagenfurt, let's just take it out. And after all, we have sieged them for so long. And I have no idea what the hell is going on the screen. In the meantime, I have judged correctly, we have slaughtered them. The lag, it is irritating. Well, to be fair, they probably just can't stand the fact that we're just overrunning all forms of opposition without really any trouble at all. Just too good. Oh well. It's almost the end of 1809. France is rebuilding, it is regrouping. It's going to drag all Europe to hell. Not sure whether Europe is gonna drag us to hell or not. Oh well. Well, sorry about it. I really have no idea what's causing the lag. Oh well. In the meantime, this army is almost at Danzig. The lag, it is so irritating. It is very, very irritating indeed. We have laid siege to Angram. Let's take that. Spain's helping Prussia. Well, screw you too, Spain. They're probably afraid that we're gathering an army against them. Nope, still have absolutely no idea what's causing the lag. Oh well. We play on. It is getting on my nerves, definitely. We should have close to 100% war score on Prussia soon. We've won Engram, let's move on to Karlstadt. After that, Wischlitz, Spitz and Ragusa. Hopefully that should enable us to get the so-called Illyrian Provinces that were part of France in the 1812 Empire historically. We'll laid siege to Danzig. Should we bother? Yes, we should. Probably a horrible decision. Should have waited a while longer. Damn it. Oh well, the arrow has been shot. We can't turn back. These guys are just destroying the Austrians down there. In the meantime, we don't even have a breach in Berlin, although around like 80% of Prussia has already been overrun. Kind of disappointing, really. We should be able to take Augustloh. What is the lightest garrison so far? Fantastic. Yup, we've taken Danzig. We're more Francia than France now, actually. Thinking about it. It is 1810. Fantastic. This army can finally return to its home. We can take Gleiwitz. This army is gonna head on to Königsberg. And Prussia will fall. It is without a doubt. In the meantime, these guys are going to Weisslich. That Prussia will fall with the greatest ignominy. How are we only having 28 war score against Prussia? How is this even possible? It is unrealistic that we have so little war score against them when we have taken so much. Let's quickly wipe that out and return that army too. Hopefully after taking Memel and Königsberg should remind these guys that we've overrun the entire country minus for Berlin. And they've already suffered a great deal of damage in Berlin. I wouldn't be surprised if that garrison surrenders anytime soon. Irritating, disturbing, irritating. We'll demand tribute against them in time. Okay, we can. Wow. We'll wait. We'll just siege them out and wait. We're gonna. What you say? We're gonna wait for? We're gonna wait for this army to take Königsberg and move on. Okay, good. These guys can move on to take. We can start to push on and take Austria actually. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. This army needs to retreat though. It needs heavy reinforcements. And it's probably one of the... It should be the one that was wrecked at previously before anything happened. Wow, those suckers. Train sharpshooters, so what? You don't have an army to train. Die already, Berlin. Die already. In the meantime... Great, we haven't even started to move these guys over. Let's just start to build some cavalry. Let's build 5 of them. Yes, we've taken Berlin. All is well. These guys can safely return and move on to Pilsen. Pet is relieving. Meantime, let's build more cav. Let's build some hussars. Maybe 4 of them. And let's just build 3 supply brigades. And maybe build 2 more. Where is it? Yes, 2 more line infantry for our army. At least the newly formed ones. The other armies need replenishing too. We've gotta admit that. Oh, we can attack Königsberg at last, and this army should be able to link up. How on earth do we only have 38 war score with Prussia? Can you find any hidden city that we have not taken? Anybody? Just me? We we have to take Austria out quickly. We've taken Königsberg, fantastic. These guys are gonna move over. We've siege Krakow, let's quickly take that. These guys should be able to move on to Olmütz and start wrecking this part of Austria, which has gained us so much war score in the past. We've won Krakow, nothing surprising. Moving on to Olmütz then. Look at that. We just overrun Prussia in such a short amount of time. Sweden has a part of Denmark. Interesting. Interesting. Come on, catch them. Never mind, we're just gonna take Spitz and ruin their navy anyway. Let's just speed it up a little. I guess we can just take a moment and spot any... Oh, what's that? We reckon? Expected. Okay, let's pause it for a moment. Attack. Yes. Roll along, roll along. Have these guys reached yet? There's no way Memel can resist 7,000 attackers. No way in hell. Yes, if they can spit, and there goes the Austrian navy, because they'll be forced to fight my superior one. We should just run him down. Privilege C to Olmütz. You mean assault? In the meantime, shall we risk it? Yes, we will. Probably a horrible decision, but they have militia, which I didn't count on, which will definitely swing this in our advantage. We'll just remain there because they'll be forced out again. Olmütz. These guys will hit on to Brunn. I see Pilsen. Take it. Wow, we've lost quite a lot of men. Wow. Wow. This is bad. This is very bad. I know we will win, but the amount of casualties is just really bad. One Pilsen. These guys are gonna move on to Prague. Wow, this is definitely interesting how this has played out so far. We definitely aren't gonna build any brigades anytime soon. We're close to needing 100,000 for our army again, which is gonna take a while. And our war exhaustion is already 1/6 of what it was. VAR channel. How is their navy still alive at this point? It is 5 French swords against 10 ships on the line. I am not understanding any of this. Not even close. Raguna assault. Hopefully the Austrian navy will be dead at this point. How healthy can they be? They'll probably try to retreat to Kotor, so that we're just gonna finish them off there, I guess. Memel, yes. We're 100% war score against Prussia, fantastic. These two armies, you can return to where you were. We should be suffering pretty heavy winter attrition now. It is the 1st of February. Can we get the Illyrian Provinces? No, well, we can. We definitely can. But let's just fight a short while more. Just a short moment. So we have the time just to finish off 1 or 2 battles while we pull the majority of our forces back home. Just get a tiny bit of war score more and all will be well. These guys are gonna rest at Glogau, that's right. Brun, you guys are gonna retreat to Passau. These guys are going back to Dresden. Meantime, 5th Corps, you guys are going to retreat to Torgau, and 2nd Corps, you guys are going to retreat to Magdeburg. These guys, let's just pull out all the stops just to destroy the Austrian navy. We have what was going against Austria now? 29. Decline. We'll pick what we want. Thank you very much. We still cannot remove the holy freaking. We still haven't dissolved the Holy Roman Empire. No idea what's happening. But I guess that's just that. Decline. I know what I want. You don't need to tell me what I want. Wow, they really are attacking Klagenfurt. They're engaging a papacy army, which is superior to theirs, which is kind of hilarious considering that Austria is a great power and all. Let's just hope that these guys can make it past Krems. Why not take Linz while you're at it? Meantime, the rest of my armies, except for these two, are almost at French soil, which is fantastic. Yup, that's that. That leaves Austria with nowhere to run. Hopefully that's the end of their navy. No, just me. Oh my god, they're retreating to Ottoman hell. Are you kidding me? Nah, just retreat all the way. In the meantime, these guys, you know what, let's just seal the deal, close, sue for peace, demand tribute. France has gained the Illyrian Provinces of Austria. Hopefully, we get a positive diplomatic response. We do, and now we're just gonna finish off by getting even more land out of Prussia. Wow, 62. 101 they won't accept. Wow. 96. 114, no. What else can we get? Anywhere useful? We definitely want Warsaw out of this. No, The smallest village now costs 11, and they won't accept that, so let's just get a few gold out of that. They will accept that, which is fine. We get this giant chunk and surround Berlin, which is probably much more glorious looking. And we also get our dominance point for what's its name? Yes, Warsaw. And oh yeah, look at that. France is the beast. These guys are probably just gonna stick around in Posen. Look at that. France, we need 63k, but we are at peace again. That's gonna run down really quickly. Do you get any bonus for peace? No, but still that's gonna run down very quickly. And you know what? This is fantastic. Prussia is pathetic at its points split into 3 parts. Look at that, little Prussia in the middle of France. And France doesn't look glorious enough because of these little 2 buggers over here that for some random reason we aren't able to dam them over. But now we have every single point of land dominance, which is glorious. And look at that, we have control of the Illyrian Provinces, and little Austria unfortunately still exists. That's probably gonna be one thing we want to take down. And perhaps in the future we are gonna take Denmark. We want Hamburg, Kiel. There are many things we're gonna look forward to, but who knows what's gonna happen then. This is fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time, where probably the Russians and the British are just gonna declare war on us and screw everything up. Well, see ya.